Hi, brothers and sisters, this is Korea. A long time to wait. And also, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Today, the Minister of Justice has announced for 2018 E-7-4 criteria. I just checked it before in the preparation for this seminar, this presentation. There are lots of things to change. So you have to check it as quickly as possible to the preparation for E-7-4 2018. Okay, 2018's E-7-4, these are the point in the system, the quarter totally 400 person. So each quarter, and there is each quarter they have a 100 person. The January to March 100, and April to June and 100, and quarter 3 July to September as at 100. Also quarter 4 October to December is a 100. And also additionally and 100 person to get E-7-4 if your company hires and Korean workers, number of workers over 10% compared with the previous year. So if you apply for E-7-4 2018 and 2017 and 2016 compared with 2 years, so 2017's your number of Korean workers are increasing over 10%. And or if you have over 75 points, so you have another chance, additionally 100% to provide the kinds of additional on the quota. So totally is 500 persons have a chance. So what is the big change for 2018 E-7-4 visa? And you can check very closely. Need number of Korean workers is almost the same as previous one, but is a little bit different from the previous one. I will set to use more detailed information after that. Okay, the road industry need more than 1 person to 49 Korean workers. You have a chance to apply for E-7-4. The rest of the things are same thing. But general manufacturing for the manufacturing the sector shall be over 10 Korean. It's the same as before. Okay, so road industry, the worker, if the Korean workers are previous one, need over 5 Koreans, but 2018 just need over one person, more than 1 person Korean workers are working there, we have a chance to. Also another one. There was some of the criminal record and the ban to change certain visa from E9 to the E-7-4. But this criminal record including Road Traffic Act violation. Somebody who had some of the accident or somebody who didn't pay any kind of a car insurance, so got the criminal record for the Road Traffic Act. They don't have any chance to apply for E-7-4. Also, there is the special things for agriculture, and the livestock, and fishery workers. So previous one is very difficult to change their visa from E9 to the E-7-4. But this time, if over is the 30 means are 1 person to 30 person. So below 30 person and somebody who works at the agriculture or livestock or fisheries, they have a chance to 1 person is E-7-4 visa. So for example, the agricultural, livestock and fisheries, if there's a working conditions very hard, I know. So Minister of Justice has considered and agriculture and livestock and fisheries and qualification for number of Koreans more less than before. So even there is no any Korean workers is okay, but there is a one E9 person working at the agriculture, livestock, fishery. It's possible to apply for the change of E9 to E7. Next one. E-7-4 visa is in 2018, the basic income is very, very critical. You see this. Your basic wage, 기본급, shall be over 1.57 million won. But somebody said just need minimum wage, but shall be over 1.57 million won. So I'd like to recommend it over 1.6 million won for the basic wage. It is based on 1 day 8 hours and 40 hours per week is the basic requirement. So think about it, 2017 and the E7 or E-7-4's quota and based in the salary is 1.5 million won. But as you know, 2018 the minimum wage is 1.57 million won. So if you want to change your E-7-4 visa in 2018, you need over 1.57 million won over your basic wage. Okay, so what is the big change? Also, quota 2017 300%, 2018 400%, and January, the March first quarter 100%, and April to June 100%, and July to September 100%, October to December 100%, and additional things that I recommended before. Additional 100% for somebody who got over 75 points, or your company's number of Korean workers increases over 10% compared with 2016. So 2017 and the Korean workers increases over 10% compared with 2016. It's additionally 100% quota. So totally 500, as you know. And income, it is not that changed. Wow, relief, very relief. There is no change. So 2018, 52 million won, 10 points, and 30 million won, 15 points, and 33 million won, and 20 points. It's the same as 2017. And also, one other basic requirement, we can check it very closely. Previously, need over 4 years of working experience with E9, but this 2018 and working experience shall be over 5 years. This means first the person come to here in Korea, there is no chance to the change. This means over second time entry, persons are eligible to apply for E-7-4 visa. So I said one more time, last time is need over 4 years, but this time need over 5 years. 2018 E-7-4. So somebody less than 4 years and 10 months, there is no any chance. Second one, number of Korean workers. So I said already, road industry need one person of Korean, number of Koreans, and you have a chance to apply for it, okay? And also point is totally changed, but previous 2017 E-7-4 need over 50, but 2018 need 52. Or the previously is a 70 over, but this time is over 72. Wow, huge change. What is the huge change? See the more detailed information. And skillfulness, the previously, and if skillfulness, 숙련도, if you got over 10 points, and total 50, but 2018 need 52 points with your skillfulness over 10 points. And another one, the requirement is if your skillfulness 숙련도 is less than 10 points, so there are the requirement items, the 3 items, age, your education, and your Korean and the language test. It shall be over 35 points, and total your point shall be over 72. Wow, very huge change. Okay, this time we can check the details every E-7-4 point criteria. As I mentioned you, and the requirement items, 숙련도, skillfulness, education, and age, and Korean language, and also asset or bank account, 적금, and working experience, local province working, and deduction. But this, the items are almost the same, but changed a lot. See more details. Okay, first time that we can see the skillfulness is the same as this year, right? So if your 2 years your income over 52 is average 26 10 points, and 60 million won over 30 million won per average 15 points, and 33 million won average and totally 60 million won, you can get 20 points. And the license holder, the skill test is the same thing, but you have to choose just one thing. It's a higher points. Okay, you cannot add each other. So choose one thing. Education level is same as before. So previous one also high school 5, associate degree 2-year or 3-year, and college the 10 points, and bachelor or master's and PhD is a 20 points. The same thing. Age is a huge difference. You can check more detailedly. Look at this. Previously there was a 24, 29, 34, 39, but add more age points based on your passport age. Until the 24-20, the point, same thing. Until 25 to 27 is 15 points. And 29 is 10 points, so almost same thing. And 30 to 32, the 7 points. 33 to 34, 5 points. And 39 until 39, 2 points. After that is a 0 point. So, age 25 to 27 and age 30 to 32 got additional points. So compared with previous one, there is a very generous for your age for each the points. Korean language skill is a huge change also. Let's check this one. Previously, level 1 or KAIP stage 1 just 5 points, but there was no any level 1 and stage 1 and score starting from the level 2 or KAIP stage 2. So level 2, stage 2, 5 points. Level 3, stage 3, level 10 points. Level 4 or KIP stage 4, 15 points. Level 5 and stage 5 is 20 points. So totally different. So if you just calculated the based on previous 2017 E-7-4 criteria, you have to deduct -5, right? Because level 2 starting from as 5 points. It's huge difference. And the property or asset is the same thing. So it's the same thing. So this 적금 monthly is over 800,000 won. So if you reach 30 million won to get 5 points, it at least need 2 or 3 years. It's a property that also your own things and required. So don't think about this one. It's very hard. Also, your working experience is a little bit different. Previously, only root industry, the working and laborers over 4 years 10 points, and 6 years 15 points. But agricultural, livestock, and fishery workers is almost the same as root industries and points. So if you're working at agriculture, livestock, and fishery or root industry, over 4 years 10 points, and 6 years 15 points. Wow, huge change. But general manufacturing and construction, nothing changed. And studying or the training in Korea is almost the same as before. So bachelor, associate, right, other things. But there will be a little bit change the studying in Korea, associate, but I will update it soon. But it is not that useful, as you know. Additional point, huge change you have to review thoroughly. The first one, there is a college additional point 3, and also citation 5 is the same thing, and a voluntary service. If you prove this one, you have to prove you just work at or voluntary service at over 200 hours. So shall be indicated that kinds of working hours and over 1 year, you can get 3 points. And another one, local province, except for Seoul, right? Except for Seoul and Gyeonggi-do and metropolitan area, right? Is 경상남도, 경상북도, 충청남도, 충청북도, and 전라남도, 전라북도, 경상남도, 경상북도, or 강원도. But you are working at 읍 or 면 office. This is a very important part. So last time, in 2017, that has 10 points if you're working at over 2 years. But right now, look at this. If you're working at the 읍 and 면 office over 4 years, 10 points. 3 years, 7 points. 2 years, 5 points. So usually, it's a 5 point deducted from the previous one. Wow. So one of my clients also calculated based on over 2 years as a 10 point. But right now, over 2 years, 5 points. Over 3 years, 7 points. Over 4 years, and 10 points. Also, they changed the law, tax payment. So last time, 1 million won 1 point, 1.5 million won 3 points, 2 million won and higher is 5 point. But below 3 million income, there is no any point. So if you want to get tax payment and score and the points, you shall be the pay last year's, the 2017, and the pay shall be over 3 million won to get 5 points. Wow, there's a lot of changes. Okay, I just make it clear for this for our brothers and sisters. But deduct is the same thing, but I'll just explain. Very, very important part. Okay, the first one, huge change. Basic requirement, Korean number, road industry, over 1 person, and general manufacturing, over 10%, not that changed. Also, livestock and fishery and agricultural, less than 30. Over 1 E9 visa holders get changed E-7-4 1 person means no need Korean workers. Just if you're working at it, it is okay, right? Okay, second one. Over 5 years. So over 5 years required means are the previous one over 4 years, and you have a chance to apply for E-7-4. But this 2018 E-7-4 needs over 5 years. This means second time entry and up. At least you have to come to Korea as a second time. One time person, somebody who is here, there's no chance to apply. Criminal record. Even if you are violation of road traffic act violation, you don't have any chance to apply for. But 과태료 is okay, speeding ticket is okay. But when you visit to the police department, police officer, and if you putting out about your criminal record in Korea, there is any the marks on your criminal record, there is don't have any chance for it. Okay, this is a basic requirement. And also 52 and 72, if your skillfulness over 10 points, with total your points shall be over 52. If your skillfulness less than 10 points, your required item shall be 35 plus total points shall be 72 points. Okay, so what is the difference, the things that you can check? I will just let you know. Income is the same thing. Skillfulness is very important. Totally 52 and 60 and 66. Just 10, 15, 20, it is not changed. Okay, it is not changed. Second one, age. Previous one, 24, 29, 34, 39, but add 27, right? 32, add more. So 20 points, 15 points, 10 points, 7 points, 5 points, 2 points. Changed this rule. This rule. Okay? It's a very good change. And education, the same thing. Same. So, high school and associate degree, 2-year college, and bachelor and up. 20. This is not a change. Got it? Another one, and topic is totally changed. Topic or KIIP. Previously, level stage 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. But right now, there's no any level 1 and stage 1 point. Just 5, 10, 15, level 5 or KIP. Stage 5, just 10 points. So, level 1, stage 1, there's no any points. Starting from the level 2. Why should you change? Right? Okay, 2 more very important change. The first one, working experience. Okay, road industry. Previously, 6 years, 4 years, and general manufacturing and construction, 4 years, 6 years. and 5, 10, 10, 15. But at agriculture, livestock, and fishery get additional points. Got it? Okay. The last one. Working at local, except for metropolitan area and not Seoul, not Gyeonggi. Except that somebody who is working at Eutmyeon, well, previously 2 year. It's at all, but right now it's 2 year and 3 year and 5 year. I will check this one, right? Okay, we'll check previous one. 2 years, 3 years, and the 4 years. So previously, look at this. Over 2 years, previously has a chance to get the 10 points, but 5 points only. Over 3 years, 7 points. Over 4 years, 10 points. So if you want to get 10 points, like 2017, you have to work over 4 years at the Eutmyeon, except for metropolitan and Seoul and Gyeonggi-do. Got it? This is a very huge change, so I have to contact to my client again. But I haven't expected that kind of things got changed. But I have to do and very thoroughly. But anyway, I just put on these new changes into my Facebook, and also I will just put on some criteria as well. Good luck, brother. I'll see you soon. Right? Bye.